Hi guys, it's Sufara back again with a news update supported by our good friends from Pindula. So to start off, Econet is being sued for over $870,000 for stealing a business idea. So around 2011, this guy approached Econet with a business idea of a panic button. So users would press this button in an emergency and their loved ones would get the notification, right? So they talked about this idea from 2011 up until around 2014, and they were discussing and signing non-disclosure agreements, NDAs. And then in 2015, Econet launched their Connected Home, and within the Connected Home they used this business idea, but according to what they were discussing with this guy and the agreements they had made, they had not agreed for it to be used there, and this guy was expecting to split the revenue with them from this idea, but they ended up using it on their own product and they were earning from it. So this guy is suing Econet for doing that. Zippy Bank has pulled the plug on manual RTGS and internal transfer application forms. So Zippy Bank will no longer be processing such types of application forms if you go to any of their branches. So they are now going exclusively with internet banking. For you to keep on transacting in terms of RTGS and internal transfers, you need to sign up for their internet banking, and once you've done that, you should be able to continue doing those transactions. And in South Africa, Pick n Pay is testing the use of Bitcoin as a payment method at one of their stores in Cape Town. So instead of paying with swiping or cash, users in that particular store in Cape Town, they'll be able to use Bitcoin to pay for their goods. And speaking of Bitcoin, a popular torrenting site, Pirate Bay, was recently caught using their laptops or computers computing power. So you visit the site looking for whatever you're looking, and behind the scenes they're using your laptop's computing power to mine some cryptocurrency. So they openly admitted after they were caught that they were testing this as a potential new revenue source. So instead of you seeing ads on that particular site, they will use your computing power to get cryptocurrency which they would then earn from. And the Broadcasting Authority is sending the Kwese license issue to the Supreme Court, or it's been sent already. So you probably know that Kwese is since shut down, and that is because the Broadcasting Authority of Zimbabwe, they went to the Supreme Court because of the Kwese issue, and because they did that, Kwese could no longer use the judgment which was made in the High Court for them to continue broadcasting. So Kwese has gone to the High Court, and they are now appealing for them to keep on broadcasting, and the issue is now in the courts. And speaking of entertainment, TelOne also recently applied for a broadcasting license. They want to bring a video on demand service similar to Netflix or Showmax. So it's interesting to see how the entertainment space will shape up in terms of Zimbabweans. So given how DSTV is hard to pay for now, it's interesting to find out whether people will move to this TelOne thing. If they do get the license, what will happen to Kwese and all that. Let us know what you prefer, and that's it for me from today. Catch you on the next one.